What's your favorite animal? Do you have a favorite animal? All right. Do you know what the baby is called? So, if your favorite animal is a bear, what is a baby bear called? It's a cub. What about a lion? That's a cub also. What about a zebra? A foal? What about a baby deer? A fawn? What about a baby duck? A duckling? What about a baby chicken? A chick? Are there some other animals, babies that you know? Good. Now we started reading and we talked about different animals, and different animals live in different places. Do you remember what that big word is that means different places that animals live? It's a habitat. That's right. And today we're going to keep reading. You got to hopefully listen or watch some different animal videos. I shared with your mommy and daddy a YouTube clip about habitats, and you saw the different habitats. And inside those habitats, animals make their home in different places. Do you remember what a bear or a fox sleep in? A den, that's right. What does an eagle sleep in? A nest. What's the name of a beaver house? A lodge. Did we read that page? I don't remember. On page 60 of your science book, if we forgot to read that, why don't you read that with mommy and daddy today? Chipmunks dig tunnels. Remember, a tunnel goes under, and they make a burrow. That's like a den underneath the ground. But if we forgot to read that, I can't remember where we stopped. I'm sorry. But if we didn't read page 60, you can read that with mommy and daddy. For some reason, my brain is not remembering that we did that. But I'm ready to look at page 61 about insects. And I still have my little friends standing by to help us. But let's look at page 61 of our science books. If you need to go get it, push pause and run get your science book. Did you know that insects are animals too? They are. And remember, God created all the animals, even the insects, and some of those insects bother us, don't they? Insects are animals. Here are some more animals. We call these animals insects. All insects have 6 legs, and so if you look at each of these pictures, you can see, you might have to count carefully. There's 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Why didn't I count that right here? Or this right here? Those are antenna, or they're feelers. That's right. So if you look at the picture of the grasshopper, an insect has 6, they have 6 legs, but they have 3 body parts. They have their head, then they have this middle part called their thorax. Now that's a big fancy word. It means their motor room. So that's where their wings and their legs are attached. And then you see there's abdomen. Abdomen, that's a fancy word for stomach. Okay? But if you look at all the insects, you'll see 3. Here, look at the ant. You can see it very clearly. You have the head, the thorax, the abdomen. And the cricket, head, thorax, abdomen. Those are big fancy words that you'll learn when you get to 3rd and 4th grade and high school. But we just need to know right now that insects have 6 legs, and they have 2 antennae or feelers on the top of their head. Okay? Don't count them as legs. Silly. You don't have legs on your head, do you? and an insect doesn't either. All right, let's look at the next page, page 62. Insects have homes too. Hornets make nests. Ants make ant hills. Sometimes they're above the ground, and sometimes they're under and you can't see that. Some insects live in trees. Can you find the walking stick? Ooh, look carefully. What would you say about the walking stick? Did you find him right away? No, when you can't find an animal right away, what do we say? Right, he's camouflaged. Do you see him now? He blends right into his surroundings for his protection. Why would it be important? Ooh, yes, safety from other animals like birds, maybe fish, maybe snakes. Who made the insects? Yes, God did. And did he make them to blend in with their surroundings? Yes, we call that camouflage. It's for their protection. All right, let's move to page 63. Spiders. Spiders are animals too. Except for they're different from insects. They're not insects. Insects have 6 legs. Spiders have 8. So spiders are animals. They have 8 legs. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have, look at, would you say they're even? Yeah, God made them just so. This one we'll have to look carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at, this is called a trapdoor spider. Oh, let's read about it. Some spiders make homes in the ground. The trapdoor spider lives in his hole. When a bug walks by, the spider opens the door and runs after the bug. Many spiders spin webs for homes. The webs are sticky. What does the spider hope to catch in his web? That's right. He's hoping for a fly or a mosquito, and then he walks across and wraps up the insect. And yes, it drinks the blood of the insect. That's kind of gross, but you know what? That's what they need to survive. That's how God made them. All right, are you ready to look at our special mystery box? We have another insect here. Now we recognize this is a what? It's a butterfly. It's a monarch butterfly. And look at here. Here are the stages of the monarch butterfly. You have the egg, then you have the little baby caterpillar. And look at, he eats and he eats and he eats. Yum! And he gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And finally, he spins a cocoon. And he stays there. He takes a nap. And then at the right time, he breaks out of the chrysalis. That's called a chrysalis. And he spreads his wings to dry. And when his wings are dried out, the butterfly can fly away. A butterfly is an insect also. Isn't that interesting? God made all of these insects and spiders, and if you look at all the patterns and the design, it points to a wonderful creator and designer. And God has a special plan for each of his insects, for each of the animals. And boys and girls, he has a special plan for you too.